So I was saying that Daniel went and hung out with his friends today. So I was supposed to go to Rita Franklin, but I went and got my nails repainted. The Lou starts at 1:30, so I was still in the nail shop at 1:30. So that scrapped those plans. Before I left the house, and this morning I was at the pool, and I was reading my Think and Grow Rich book. I love this book. As you can see, like I was saying, I think I have this book since like 2003 or whatever. I don't know if you ever heard this. Think and Grow Rich. This is the back of it. I don't even have the front. I don't know what the front of it went to. But Think and Grow Rich book. And so what he was talking about this morning, he was talking about your hero worshipers. So there should be some successful people that you want to, kind of mimic your life after, so you can kind of have an idea what success is. So while I was passing through the age of hero worship, I found myself trying to imitate those whom I most admire. Moreover, I discovered that the element of faith with which I endeavored to imitate my idols gave me great capacity to do so quite successfully. And so the people I put down is Oprah, Michelle Obama, Bill Winston, Les Brown, so those are people that and also in Warren Buffett. I put those individuals down I want to emulate. And I think Oprah was because she found her calling. So I want to be able to, find my calling. Michelle Obama because she's just intelligent and smart. Intelligent and smart. Bill Winston, he's a preacher from Chicago. His faith is like on a whole nother level. Les Brown, his oratory skills, and Warren Buffett, his wealth. So these are my hero worshipers, people that I want to emulate. And so I went into Barnes & Noble. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to read their books for free, like I always do. But I don't like to buy books because I'm going to leave. And when I first came out, I had a whole bunch of books. My books were heavy, and the hairline charges money for weight. So I was like, I'm not going to get any more books. All my books are going to be on my Kindle. I'm going to do Audible. But when I saw the Oprah Winfrey book, what I know for sure, I had to buy it because it was like that. Because this book also talks about intuition. So it was like my intuition, like this is the person I thought about this morning. And then I run smack dab into her book about what she knows for sure. And it's about calling, about what she knows for sure, about doing what she loves and, how she knew since a young age, what she wanted to do and how, that small voice just led her, into her profession, which is now her passion. Dropping so many gems. She's a very wise woman. I think anyone that has lived for a long time is wise. She started off saying this, what she knows for sure. She said, what I know for sure is that every day brings a chance for you to draw in a breath, kick off your shoes, and step out and dance, to live free of regrets and filled with as much joy, fun, and laughter as you can stand. You can either walk boldly onto the stage of life and live the way you know your spirit is nudging you to, or you can sit quietly by the wall, receding into the shadows of fear and self-doubt. You have the choice this very moment, the only moment you have for certain. I hope you aren't so wrapped up in non-essential stuff that you forget to really enjoy yourself, because this moment is about to be over. That's deep too. Just thinking about life or whatever, like we don't know when our expiration date is. So every day we should be living life to the fullest. We should, and that doesn't necessarily saying you should move across the world or across country or whatever, but don't do things that make you happy. If taking a bath makes you happy, do that. If having a glass of wine after work makes you happy, doing it in moderation, do that. If going for a swim or getting a pedicure or getting a manicure, makes you happy, do that. Do things that bring you joy into your life, because you only got one life. Like she said, you want to make every moment count, to relish each hour as if there would not be another. So if you don't like your job, you probably don't want to quit it like I quit the job like I did. Like literally, I'm like, okay, I quit 2 weeks notice or whatever. And I've done that, on a couple of occasions. You probably want to plan. You can save some money if you're not a saver already, to be looking forward to that next step. That next step in your life that's going to bring you happiness. Because in the grand scheme of things, life is super short. Because I was just thinking about my life. I'm 40 right now. And, even though I'm believing God to live to 120 years old, because that's what it says in the Bible, but most people lifespan, but I'm different. Most people lifespan is 80. So it means these 40 years came so fast. And then you have 40 more years, and you don't think those are going to come fast? So you need to relish every moment, enjoy every moment, find the things that you love to do, and try to spend more time doing them. Try to spend more time doing them. And she said something very important. She said, plan some fun. So I was like, wow, I really haven't been planning a lot of fun. So I'm going to create create more memories. I don't think I have as many memories, fun memories here, in Dubai living than I had when I was being a tourist. So I'm going to resort to being a tourist again so I can start having fun here in Dubai. She said something that was very interesting. She said, I take my pleasures seriously. I work hard and play well. I find satisfaction in so much of what I do. Now that's deep. Yeah, that's deep. She finds so much satisfaction in so much you do. She said, and because I try to practice what I preach, living in the moment, I am consciously attuned most of the time to how much pleasure I am receiving. I'm aware of and creating 4 and 5 star experiences makes you blessed. So she mentions what 4 and 5 star experiences was in her life, and she's telling us we have to create our own 4 and 5 star experiences. So she says, for me, just waking up clothed in my right mind, being able to put my feet on the floor, walk to the bathroom, and do what needs to be done is 5 stars. Okay, just waking up, breathing, having your own what they call it, functions, be able to do things on your own. That's 5 stars. I've heard many stories of people who aren't healthy enough to do that. A strong cup of coffee with the perfect hazelnut creamer is 4 stars. Going for a walk through the woods with the dogs unleashed is 5 stars. Working out, 1 star still. Sitting under my oats, reading the Sunday papers, 4 stars. A great book, 5. Hanging out at Quincy Jones' kitchen table, talking about everything and nothing, 5 stars. Being able to do good things for other people, 5 plus. The enjoyment comes from knowing the receiver understands the spirit of the gift. I make an effort to do something good for somebody every day. That's a part of my 9-step program, Thrive. So the H stands for help others. I try to intentionally help someone every day. I mean, even if it's as small as making a resume or making a menu for a friend, which I need to do that because someone asked me to do a menu for them. They saw my menu I did for my dinner party. I try to help people every day. I try to put that because I want to receive help. So I put helping out people into the atmosphere, whether I know that person or not. She said, pleasure is energy reciprocated. What you put out comes back. That's what I just said. Your base level of pleasure is determined by how you view your whole life. Your base level of pleasure is how you view your whole life. Okay. Your own sweet spirit, the Holy Spirit, your intuition, your infinite intelligence, as Think and Grow Rich calls it, whispering through your life with guidance and grace. Now that's pleasure. So being in tune with your inner being, being able to hear that small voice, and also listen to its guidance, that is pleasure. Definitely say waking up in the morning. I'm super thankful about that. Being able to wake up every morning. Super thankful about that. I will give that definitely a 5-star because not everyone has that. Not everyone makes it every day. And also being in my right mind and being able to function, by myself. Because I just wrote a post called Happy Birthday Grandma. And I talked about how her last year's, she spent like in a sofa chair and people had to do everything for her. She was once independent and then she became totally dependent on the people around her. So definitely my health and my strength. Definitely 5 stars, health and strength. Having the ability to think, because I love thinking. So the ability to think is 5 stars. And I'm gonna say I love exercising. It wasn't always that case. I think being around my husband has helped me like exercising, and I like the fact I like how I feel after the exercise. Because just sweating or whatnot and, doing that physical work and then looking at the benefits, what it does to my body, I love that. So I would say exercise is 4 stars because sometimes I struggle a little bit. And eating, especially eating home cooked meals. And home cooked meals are prepared by my husband because they're good. I would say that's 5-star for me too. Eating, home cooked meals prepared by Daniel. I would consider that to be 5 stars. And having this experience to live outside the country and live with different, nationalities or whatnot, and just having this experience, here, I think that's 5-star too. That's 5-star for me. So those are some of my 5-star experiences that I'm having. Okay, so I'll make a list of more of those later. She also says that life is full of delightful treasures, all moments. That they can be your recharge, your breathing space, your chance to reconnect with you. Oh, another 5-star is playing Uno with Daniel every day. Definitely. Like, we act like an old retired couple. Like, seriously. Like, we get up in the morning, we do our whatever exercise and whatnot, and devotion and all of that. And then we like, baby, ready to play Uno? Then we play Uno. I even play Uno before I even do any actual work. It's something about it get your creativity sparked. So playing Uno with my husband is definitely it. Okay. And then she also said something about valuing others and you value yourself. If your life ended tomorrow, what would you regret not doing? If your life ended tomorrow, what would you regret not doing? If this were the last day of your life, would you spend it the way you're spending it today? I got my job of 7 years and moved to the United Arab Emirates because I didn't want to have any regrets. I was like, okay, what if I don't take this opportunity and I don't make this leap and I don't go into the unknown? Am I going to have regrets? So that's why I did it, because I didn't want to have any regrets. So ask yourself, are there any decisions that you wish what would have happened if you would have done it? Like if you would have moved to another state, if you would have took that job, or if you would have broke up with that person, or if you would have continued a relationship with that person, what would your life look like? So every day we should be making decisions so that it brings us joy, and also decisions that we won't have any regret about. And I don't regret living here. Not just saying that it's been easy, but I don't regret the decision that I made because I had so many life experiences that is contributing to my growth. Ask yourself that. Who could you become if you finally done all the things you wanted to do? She said, the gift of deciding to face your mortality without turning away or flinching is the gift of recognizing that because you will die, you must live now. And that, oh my goodness, I'm getting excited. Let me calm down. Okay. So I wrote this article on this platform called Medium. And they asked us what work meant to us. So I talked about what work meant to me. It's a 13-minute article. Please go to Medium and read it. And I said work always meant trading time for money. But it's a very good article. I talk about my first job all the way into my last job. And in the beginning, guys, I had like 20-something jobs. And within 1 year, I had like 8 jobs. And that experience told me what I liked and what I didn't like. And it actually led me to a job that I thought I was going to retire from. But, you know, life changes, right? And so before I wrote that article, I was reading Ecclesiastes, the book in the Bible. It's Solomon. He was saying is that enjoy your life, because the point of the matter is you have a limited time to live life, but you're going to be dead longer than you're going to be alive. You are going to be dead longer than you're going to be alive. Let me say this again. You are going to be dead longer than you are alive. So whatever it is that you want to do right now, you need to make plans to do it. Do it. Because you're going to be dead longer than you are alive. That sent chills through my body. So I started thinking about, Lord, what it is I want. What else do I want to do? Like, what else is it I want to do? And I need to do it like now. I need to take action, make plans, and then move on those plans. So you are the single biggest influence in your life. Your journey begins with a choice to get up, step out, and live fully. And she lives by my life acronym, THRIVE. She said, I want every day to be a fresh start on expanding what is possible, on experiencing joy on every level. Experiencing joy on every level. I want to experience joy on every level. Talks about reading, and I'm an avid reader. It exposes you and gives you access to anything your mind can hold. That's true. So whatever you want, if you haven't experienced anything, you can experience through reading. You can experience a cuisine, because they're going to tell you about the ingredients that goes into it. You can experience a destination. You can experience an occupation. You can experience all that through reading. What I love most about reading, it gives you the ability to reach higher ground and keep climbing. Primary and most essential goal in life is to remain connected to the spirit. My number one spiritual practice is trying to live in the present moment. Okay, to resist projecting into the future or lamenting past mistakes, to feel the real power of now. The power of now. Everyone remembered to live this way, as children do when they first arrived on this planet. It's what we hardened souls call innocent. I like that. And I try to live like that. We transform the world. Playing, laughing, feeling joy. It's good. I'm on the next chapter now. Resilience. And resilience is something that I am. It'll be a little more structured next time. I'm gonna write points from the second chapter, because this is just an impromptu thing. This is very impromptu. So when I'm gonna go back and review the resilience and then write down pointers and then talk about those things, because this book is good. I'm gonna write down points that struck out to me and questions and whatnot. I'm gonna put this and then answer it myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because this is good. And I know this book is. I think this is an old book. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay, thank you for the people that joined. Thank you, and it's more of this to come.